What? The picture. Okay. Hello, can you hear me? 皆さんこんばんは。聞こえますか？我先自己听一下先。OK。好的，没问题。热死了，热死了！我的头发。It's super hot today. 出了好多汗呀，汗いっぱい出ました。Because it's super hot today. It's about 30 degrees in Tokyo. 今日は東京30度です。もう暑いです。好的。So today, 我的笔呢？我的铅笔在哪？我的铅笔，为什么找不到我的铅笔了呢？ Oh no, today I cannot find my huge pencil today. Okay, wait me a moment. I think it's very important. 怎么会找不到呢？前天才用的。I just used recently, but I could not find it. Fine. 算了。I feel so sad if there's no my big pencil with me. Anyway. Okay, so today I'm going to ask you, do you like jokes? 皆さん、冗談好きですか？冗談を話すこと、冗談を聞くこと好きですか？私は結構好きです。I really like people tell me jokes because I feel it's really interesting. And today, I'm going to teach you 10 jokes in Chinese. 今日は10個の中国語の笑い話を教えます。I'm going to speak English first, and I'm going to speak Japanese. まず英語で話す。そして日本語で話す。Okay, the top one. 1番目。I don't have my pencil. I'm going to change a small one. 我的铅笔在哪呢？ It's here. Oh, my lovely pencil. 見つかった。This one. This is very important for me. Okay, so the number one, actually, why it's so funny? Because of sometimes it's because of the culture, sometimes it's because of the pronunciation. Because I feel, of course, there are many different kinds of jokes, but I feel the pronunciation is good for you, not just learning the jokes, but also you can understand why it's so funny. Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. で、ジョークは、いろんな文化によっていろんな面白いところがありますけど、でも勉強になるジョークは今日のポイントですね。勉強になるというのは発音に関するジョークです。今日はまず英語で説明しますので、そして日本語で。Okay, so the first one is 水饺多少钱一碗？水饺多少钱一碗？ So basically, you will think, why is so funny? Why is so funny? Okay, I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to use because not just foreigners, even if Chinese people, because you know there are so many local languages in China, so not every Chinese can speak like very standard Mandarins. So basically, we make these mistakes a lot. Okay, so the first one is 水饺 and 一碗 be careful. Okay, 水饺 and 一碗 you have to be careful. Why? Because many people they will say 睡觉 睡觉 Okay, 水饺 is the dumplings. 睡觉 means to sleep. 睡觉 The difference between them just the third tone and third tone, and the sleep is the fourth tone and the fourth tone. So it's 睡觉 And the 一碗 is a bowl of the dumplings. And another one is 一碗 is one night. So if you make this mistake, it's going to be very, very dangerous. Maybe someone will hit you if it's a girl. Okay, actually you just want to eat the dumplings. But somehow someone gets so angry with you. Why? Because if you say, how much for a dumplings in Chinese is 水饺多少钱? 多少钱 means how much? 一碗. Okay, a dumpling, how much for a dumpling? And then your pronunciation is not that good. You will say 睡觉 sleep. 睡觉多少钱一碗? How much for sleep for one night? If it's a girl, they heard this, maybe they will be very, very angry about what are you talking about? Respect me, okay? So it's very dangerous. Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. So read this too. Don't make these mistakes. Okay. It's joke, but it's the joke about the pronunciation. Okay. So I'm going to explain in Japanese. はい。で、日本語で説明します。で、1番目ですね。水餃子、水饺、多少钱いくら一碗。碗はお椀ですね。お椀。和批一样，但声调不一样。对的，很聪明，对，声调不一样，而且因为在中国有很多那个方言 in China there are many local languages, many Chinese they say the things, they make these mistakes actually. はい。で、中国語はいろんな地方によって、方言ありますね。だからみんないろんなちょっとこれは中国人同士もよくある話です。中国人同士もよくある話。まず外国人。なので今日の笑い話を通して必ずこの発音をしっかり覚えましょう。1番目は水饺水餃子多少钱いくら一碗我们常常说一碗お椀1杯1碗の水餃子はいくらですかって聞きたかったのに、でも水饺と睡觉すごく発音似てますので、水饺3世は水餃子、睡觉4世と4世は寝ぬ。あと一碗1杯一碗は一皿で一碗全く同じの発音です。一泊と一碗。なので本当はただの水餃子食べたいのに、でも注文するときは水餃子一碗いくらですかって言いたかったのに、でも結構聞こえるのは寝るのは一泊いくらですかってに聞こえちゃうですね。だから中国人同士もたまにはこんな感じがったこともあります。なので気をつけましょう。所以水饺と睡觉，一碗と一碗。好的，没问题吗？好，下一个是 I'm going to speak English now. So the second joke is super dangerous. Okay, so 同志 you know the meaning? 同志 it's like the in English it's like a sir or excuse me. It's for the guys, so basically we can translate 同志 it's like sir. 同志 but because of the local language, many Chinese people, when they pronounce 同志, they pronounce 兔子。兔子。兔子。兔子 means rabbit. Rabbit. Okay. 我可以 is can I? Can I? 问 Okay. 问 is to ask. 我可以问你一下吗 May I ask you something? So it's like the 同志辛苦了 It's like the sir. So basically 同志我可以问你一下吗 And but some Chinese people they will say 兔子 rabbits 我可以 There are two ways to say this 问 If you made this mistake, maybe you will say 吻 吻 is the kiss. It's a rabbit. Can I kiss you? Actually, you want to say, Sir, may I ask you? But the people will hear, what? You call me rabbit? You call me rabbit? Can I kiss you? That's so strange. And sometimes, maybe, it's not the third tone. I forgot. Maybe it's the second tone, right? When means smell. Can smell you. So it's so scary. Don't be careful. And all of them, they're the verbs. 3 verbs. So it's very easy to make this mistake because 可以means I can I do something? So all of them, they are the verbs. So it's very easy to make these mistakes. Okay. 同志，我可以问你一下吗？问 is ask. 老师好，我来了。你好，晚上好。Okay, be careful. Basically, you just wanna say, 同志，我可以问你一下吗？ Sir, may I ask you something? But if you made this mistake, it's going to be 兔子，我可以吻你一下吗？兔子 is rabbit. Rabbit can kiss you. Or maybe you will say rabbit can smell you. That's very strange. Okay. 吻 smell. 吻 kiss. 问 ask. Be careful of these 3. Okay. Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. はい、日本語で説明します。で、2番目のはこれはよくみんなよくある質問ですね。多分。我可以同志日本語ないですね。英語だったら sir みたい。で、すみませんみたいな時。でも、同志と兔子の発音ちょっと似てますので、だから、同志はっきり言わないと、みんなすごく兔子、うさぎに聞こえます。うさぎって言われたら多分ショックですね。いきなりうさぎで呼ばれたらびっくりするかもしれませんし。あとは、我可以問你一下嗎？我可以なんとかできますか？我可以問。聞いてもいいですか？あなたにちょっと聞いてもいいですか？我可以問你一下嗎？問。4世は聞くの意味です。でも、問。3世だったらキスの意味になる。だから、うさぎ、キスしてもいいですか？いきなり言われたらびっくりするかもしれません。特に、問と問。そもそも4世と3世の発音ちょっと似てますが、あと、危ないのは、問と問。両方も動詞です。あと、聞、匂いするとか、嗅ぐの意味です。なので、この3つの置き場所は全く同じです。なぜなら、3つも動詞です。で、我可以問你一下嗎？だったら、ちょっと聞いてもいいですか？我可以吻你一下吗？ちょっとキスしてもいいですか？我可以吻你一下吗？ちょっと書いてもいいですか？嗅ぐ日本語だと非常奇怪。所以呢，一定要注意。気をつけましょう。発音ですね。まあ、中国人同士もよくある話なので、外国人、中国語を勉強している 外国人たちはもっと気を使わなきゃいけないです。好的，好啊，这个不用带了。好，这个没问题，这个是发音的问题。So all of this is like about the pronunciation. 那我们再来读一遍。晚上好，你好。好的，那我们再来读一遍。Let's read again. Let's read again about the similar words. We should not make any mistakes. Okay? じゃあもう一度読みましょう。ちょっとすごく似てるような単語、間違ったら大変なので。好的，第一个是1番目。水饺，水饺，水饺子，水饺，睡觉，寝る，睡觉，睡觉，寝る。一碗，1碗，一碗，一碗，一泊，一碗，一碗。好。Oh, I forgot this. 英語忘れた。はい、次は同志、同志と兔子、兔子。好，问、问、问、问、问、问、問、聞く、ask、聞、kiss、聞、smell か嗅ぐ。好，記住了嗎？水餃、睡覺。一碗一碗，同志兔子，问闻闻，好，没问题吗？好，我们再看第三个 ，Let's see next one。第三个是什么呢？So the jokes, yes, the jokes. There are many jokes in China, but I pick up 10 jokes. It's all about the pronunciations. And even if Chinese people will make these mistakes, so let's pay attention about these words. Okay. 再看一下第三个，我得写。第三个，好，看一下。那我写这个的时候，大家应该知道了。When I read this, it's I know. 4块钱10个，10块钱4个。Okay. Okay, let's see. So if you go to the south area in China, you really have to be careful about the pronunciation between 4 and 10. Basically 100%, because they are not teachers. So basically 100% of them will make these mistakes. So you have to be careful. Many times they will say, 4块钱 you will hear it's like, okay, they are saying it's about like the 4块钱10个 4块钱10个 they will say 10块钱10个10块钱10个 you will what 10块钱お久しぶりです你好所以这是4块钱10个4块钱10个 you heard it's about what 4块钱10个When you are going to pay the money, they say, no, it's not 4 yen, it's 10. You will say, what? So actually they wanted to say 10块钱4个10块钱4个明白了吗 So this is the common mistakes in South area in China, many, especially in Guangzhou. and it's like all the time. I just heard they say 4块钱. They say 4块钱10个. It's like what? So I felt 4块钱10个. So I got 10 and I chose 10. I'm going to pay the money, and they told me it's not 4 yen, it's 10. I felt what? But I heard you said like the 4块钱10个. And he and the people told me it's 10块钱4个10块钱 because it's so difficult. They say 10 in especially like the south area in China. They say 10. It's like 10. So you have to think about 10. It's 4 or 10 because it's the tone of 4. The tone of 10, but the pinyin of 4. Which one? Actually, be careful if you go to Guangzhou or Fujian or Xiamen or maybe Guangxi, Guilin, all of these like the south area in China. When they say 10, it means 10. Okay, be careful. So many of my friends, they come from the north area of China. They complain about this a lot. It's like I don't know which one they want to say. They always say 10. 10 is 4 or it's 10. 10 because it's the tone of 10, but the pinyin of 4. Okay, be careful. It's 10 if you are in Guangzhou. Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. はい、今日本語で説明します。で、これはすごくなんか中国の南のところによくある話です。結構ある話ですね。4と10の発音です。で、よく聞こえるのはなんか4块钱10个4块钱10个44，对，这个很難。其實有時候對我來說也有一點難。実は私にとってはちょっとたまには難しいです。なぜなら南出身です。気を使わないと私も同じのミスを言ってしまう可能性がある。でも広州にいた時はやっぱりみんなの広東語を喋る時は本当にみんな広東語ばかり使っていますので、だから広州にいた時はよくある話です。屋台でみんな結構大きな公園で4块钱10个に聞こえます。で、4块钱10个4元で10個に聞こえたのに、でせっかく10個選んだのにお金払うときは違いますよ、10元です。10元でも4块でいたね。でその時は10块10で10言うとき一体あれ10は4のピンyin、10の姿勢、一体どの数字入れますか？ここ覚えましょう。もし南の方、中国の南の方に行くとき、すって聞いたら10の話です。す。たまには私、もう同じのミステイクも言います。南の方の特典は SH の H 発音しない。G はしない。だから、このH の発音しないので、死になります。死。好，这个要注意。好，我们再来一起读一遍吧。广东人，对，都带口音的。其实中国的很多人都，每一个地方都有。上海人带那个上海口音，北京人带那个北京的口音。我觉得除了那个 CCTV 以外，没有就是说的特别标准的，除了那些中文老师，还有那些主持人以外，其实很多人的那个中文都不是非常的标准，就好像英语一样，什么是 International English， 英国人说的英语也是英语啊，澳大利亚的人说的英语也是英语，所以，这个 the real Chinese is the real Chinese people's language， 我觉得好，这个没问题吗？那我们再来一起读一下这两个句子的区别。Let's read again。じゃあもう一度読みましょう。4块钱10个，10块钱4个，4块钱10个，10块钱4个，明白了吗？4 10 10 4 10，没问题。那在南方南の方看到这个词的时候是10的意思，明白？好的，这个再看下面一个，等一下啊，这个。もうスペイン人これ見たら C で言ってしまいますね。这个是西班牙语还有法语的 yes 的意思。好，下一个是Okay, I'm going to write the 拼音。这个拼音要写一下。好，好，我们再看这个。Let's see the next one. This is a super normal question. 请问缆车在哪？ It's very easy, right? Where is the roadway? Or where is the roadway? It's like you want to go to the park because if you because I live in Guangzhou before, so there are many very interesting places, and 缆车 is very famous. 缆车 okay? So, but be careful. Yeah, you did say 请问缆车在哪? And then somehow they told you, okay, if you go this way, turn left, blah, 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 blah. And in the end, you find out, I still cannot find the 缆车. Why? Because you found another thing. It's this one. It's this one. Be careful. It's not your fault. It's the people just feel like this way. 南侧缆车南侧 Okay, so it's really common mistakes. So you have to show them the picture. If you just ask someone, 请问一下缆车在哪? Maybe they just tell you the washroom, where the washroom is. Actually, you wanted to know 缆車, not 南侧. Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. はい。で、日本語で説明します。で、これは結構、なんか、講師、よくある話です。また講師ですね。別に講師の人は、標準語あんまり良くないわけじゃないけど、でも本当によくある話です。 このジョークは、この冗談、結構公衆冗談で言われましたね。なぜなら、結構みんな観光するとき、ロープウェイに乗りたいです。ロープウェイは缆車。請問缆車在哪？普通の人に、請問缆車在哪？写真見せずに、ただ、請問缆車在哪？って言ったら、すごく優しく教えてくれますけど、でも誘導に進んだら、最後にトイレ見つかったんです。その理由は、缆車と男厕。老师在广州待过吗？对呀，待过4年，4年間ですね。我在广州待了4年，所以我觉得，真的是我应该学习广东话。我真的应该学习广东话。我常常跟他们无法沟通，我觉得就是有时候听不懂他们说的中文。Actually, sometimes I cannot understand their pronunciations. So be careful about 缆車 and 男廁 OK でこれはよくみんなよく間違ってるところ缆車男廁請問缆車在哪？でも発音はちゃんと伝えてもでも聞く方は男廁に聞こえます。だから気をつけましょう。もし広州とか、南の方旅行するとき、ロープウェイ乗りたいときは、ロープウェイにあるところに行きたいときは、写真見せてください。缆車。そうしないとみんな、あれトイレ。男廁。好，这个记住了吗？缆車、男廁。好，这是一个缆車。男廁。好，下一个 ，next one。广州人说普通话带有粤语口音，对，很多地方都会有这个，在桂林也是。要是我说桂林话，大家肯定听不懂。If I speak Guilin language, no one really understands. I can read all the words in Guilin language. 好的。Okay, the next joke, it's between, actually I didn't find this joke in any book. It comes from my friend and me. Okay, so actually I also made this in my HSK4 videos. So 这个是这个是我要吃你，我要吃你 means pail, but me means you. Okay, so many times it's like the people they are calling, especially in the university, in Chinese university, basically we have like in my university, we had 8 girls live in one room. So we said, yeah, you can call your boyfriend but don't say anything like make other people feel uncomfortable. But one day, it's like so one girl keeps saying, one girl keeps saying, I want to eat you. It's like, what? What is she talking about? Everyone, it's like what is she talking about? That's so disgusting. All other girls, they say, that's so disgusting. because the girl keeps saying that 你 and then the girl keeps saying 我要吃你 but she said 我要吃你 it's like what? Actually her pronunciation is like this. Because for us, even sometimes I made this mistake. I don't know. Okay, 你 is pair. 你 is you. 你 But the girl was saying 你 so everyone heard she was keep saying 我要吃你 is so everyone was like, what are you talking about? Are you talking with your boyfriend? That's too much. And then the girl said, what? I just want to eat the fruit. What's wrong with it? And then in the end we find out, all right, she wanted to eat the pear, not her boyfriend. Everyone thought she was saying, I want to eat you. Everyone was like, what? Like that? That's so. Anyway, we were so shy though. 对，有时候我们会觉得没什么区别，但是这个是不对的发音。你，对，好的。I'm going to explain in Japanese. はい、日本語でちょっと説明します。啊，我的头发又乱了，因为我开着这个风扇。对、中国の大学みんな知ってますか？よく結構人数が多いですね。特に大学の時8人、私の大学の時期は8人の女性は同じのところに住んでたんですね。で、みんな大学生になってそれぞれの彼氏ができました。でも彼氏がいなかった方、面白いね。いなかった方。これは面白い。いなかった方もいました。で、私はそのいなかった方の一人でしたね。だから一応そのルールを決まりました。その寮の中に。で、電話でみんな結構寝てる時はよく彼氏と電話する人が多かったです。で、一応ルールとしてその部屋の中のルールとして、彼氏とお話してもいいけど、あんまり言い過ぎな話は、ラブすぎな話とか、ちょっと良くない話、ちょっと言い過ぎの話は、禁止ですねって言ってたんですけど、でも、ある女性、ある夜はずっと、我要吃你ってずっと言って、みんな、何の話って、すごいびっくりしましたね。で、何を言ってますかって、みんな結構笑ったんですけど、最後に気づいたら、結構翌日みんな、なんで昨日何の話言ってたんですか？結構言い過ぎじゃない？みんな笑ったよって、その女性に言ったけどね、そのクラスメートに言ったけど、で、なんでって、ただの梨食べたかった、フルーツ、ただフルーツ食べたかっただけですよ。何の変な話も言ってなかったですよ。で、みんな、何の話で、あなたは食べたいってずっと言ってたじゃないですかって、結構みんな笑ったんです。だから中国人同士も結構こんな、特に南と北側の方の感じですね。にとに気をつけましょう。に li 你我要吃你我的话其实我也很担心。実は私もたまにはにとにちょっと間違っちゃう。南の方なので、だから梨食べるときは必ず「つ」をつけます。我要吃梨子。我要吃梨子。梨子で言ったら必ず安全です。我要吃梨子。ただ、梨子と梨子また間違ったら大変ですね。梨子。 米子梨米子すもも、所以米子米子。この3つの発音気をつけましょう。危ないから。要注意注意。好的，下一个有区别的这个你你。好的，再看下一个。这个都是发音的笑话。那待会儿我会给大家讲一些冷笑话。これは大体。So basically now I'm talking about the jokes. It's about the pronunciation and the misunderstood. But later I'm going to tell you some Chinese dad jokes. OK. 好，下一个，我的手机在哪？下一个是这个我也在那个 HSK 4級の会話の中にも書いたことがある。表格。对，表哥在哪和表格在哪？那个同物是哪里人？柳州的，柳州的，因为是桂林和柳州很像。表哥，表哥。这个也是大家常常会说错的，特别是在那个办公室。So this is also a common mistake, especially in the office. Okay, so 表哥 means your cousin, your brother. 表哥 sometimes we say 你的表哥在哪 ？Where's your cousin? But sometimes 表格 means the form or the paper or document in your office. So if you speak this very fast, it's like 你的表哥在哪 Where's your cousin? Actually, your boss is asking you about where's the document. So be careful of these two words, 表哥 and 表格。表哥，表格，格。好的。Now I'm going to explain in Japanese, OK? で、これはよくオフィスによくある話ですね。表哥と表格の発音すごく似てますので、表哥はいとこのお兄さん。いとこのお兄さんはどこにいますか？で、表格、フォームですね。フォームと資料とか。資料はどこですか？でもよくみんな、なんでいとこの話よくあります。なぜならたまにはみんな你的表哥的话就是親戚の話よく言いますね。你的表哥在哪？你的表哥在哪？你的表格在哪？所以気をつけましょう。表哥和表格。表哥在哪？表格在哪？この違い聞き取れますか？表哥在哪？表格在哪？表格。记住了吗？这两个。日常会話の中にはよく漢字がいますね。好，再看下一个。我要写得很快。I'm going to write really fast. It's only 10个。好的，下一个是 So the next joke is really common in South Area Chinese. 这个小男孩You understand the meaning of this? 皆さん知ってますか？小男孩。这个小男孩好可愛。もし南の方に行ったらよく聞く話ですね。狼は狼。この狼の子供かわいいですね。でも狼の話全然言ってないです。So you ever heard the word? 狼 means wolf. The little wolf child is so cute. Actually, they're not talking about the wolf. It's talking about a little boy. They wanted to say 小男孩. But I'm sure many people they say 男孩小男孩. Sometimes I say this too. I cannot laugh anything. 笑ってはいけないね。たまには私も同じのミステイク言ってしまう。小男孩。小男孩。小男孩。But many places they will say 小男孩 little wolf child. So the boyfriend they will say 男朋友。The wolf boyfriend actually means boyfriend. 狼 It's 男朋友 Boyfriend is 男朋友 Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. はい。これもよく南の方の人みんなよく言う単語です。这个小男孩。たまには私もこんな風に言います。このちっちゃいの狼の子供かわいいですね。男孩。でも男孩じゃなくて実は言いたいのは小男孩。男孩。男孩。所以也可以有的人也会说男朋友。こんな友達いませんか？南出身の中国人の友達のこの発音聞いてみてください。彼氏中国語で言ってみて今回南出身の友達にこれ言わせてみてください。必ず男朋友で言ってしまうですね。男朋友。狼の友達の意味です。好、ここも気をつけましょう。小男孩，小男孩，男朋友不是男朋友。好，没问題吗？要是もし中国人の友達がいたら結構みんな喋ってる中国は必ず標準語とは限らないです。特に南出身の友達よく間違うところはこれですね。男好，这个记住了吗？你可以下次わざとこれ你的男朋友在哪って言うとわかる。好，这个没问题吗？这个好的，我们再看下一个。下一个是这个是发音完全一样的，漢字が違うことです。 这是一样的发音。全く同じ発音です。洗澡和洗澡。Okay, so there another joke. It's not really a joke. It's more about the really everyone will make this mistake. It's so similar because they are the same pronunciation. And you know, especially in China, if you live in China, you know, so the kitchen, many Chinese people's house, here's the kitchen. Here's the bathroom. Okay, so many people, they want to go to the bathroom. They have to go walk through the kitchen. And this is the living room. The living room here. Okay, so if you want to go to the bathroom, you have to go through this part. And then sometimes if your friend, she or he, they are preparing something in the kitchen, but you are here. This is your friend. But because if you want to go to the bathroom, you have to go walk through the kitchen and go to the bathroom, right? So sometimes you don't know your friend is in the kitchen or in the bathroom. So if you want to go to the bathroom, you will ask, may I use the bathroom? And your friend say, sure, I'm taking a shower. You know, the washroom and the bathroom is the same place. It's a very common joke in China. Sometimes two people they are dating, and then they will say, may I use the bathroom? And the girl is saying, sure, I'm washing this 枣. So 枣是什么呢？枣 is it's the fruit. I'm not sure if you have seen this 枣. Okay, I'm not sure. I have to check this because before my friend said there are many ways to say this. I checked the dictionary. It's like a jujud, or maybe it's jujud. Oh, I have the things about 枣 here. Yeah, this is 枣。我有很多枣，洗澡。And it's very common snacks in China. Sometimes we prepare this for our friends. So this is 枣. And we wash it in the kitchen. That's why it's very common mistakes. Because we wash this 枣 jujud. Okay, I'm not sure if you are really sure about the things about jujud. Okay. Jujud. Okay, sorry. It's not the, it's b. It's like no, my picture. Okay, it's like similar like this. It's like a fruit. Okay. So anyway, so it's a very common mistake. You are not sure. It's like, she's taking the shower. She said I can enter the bathroom. What? But actually, she's washing the jujubes, and then you can use the bathroom. But it's better for you to make sure. Where are you? Are you in the kitchen or are you in the bathroom? Okay. I'm going to explain in Japanese. はい。次のジョーク。ジョークといえば、その文化の原因ですね。で、これは本当にすごくよくある話です。なぜなら、この中国の家のデザインの原因もありますね。家のデザイン。で、ここは一般的に中国人の家は、日本は、いろいろありますけど、でも一般的に中国人の家は、これは居間ですね。居間があって、ここは入り口ここに入って、 そして今があってキッチンとトイレ。トイレとシャワー室は一緒になっているところは多いです。で、だからみんな結構これ夏目みたいなものですね。夏目。これ。友達来るときはこれおやつとしてよくみんな食べさせるです。おやつとして。这个是枣。枣。这是枣。好的。所以これを洗うは洗澡。で、所以たまには友達と一緒にいるとき、ここに座ってて、トイレ使ってもいいですかとか、トイレ使ってもいいですかって聞くとき、でもいいですよ。今、我在洗澡って言うだけで、シャワー浴びてるか夏目を洗ってるか確認したいと、結構大きな間違いになるんです。我在洗澡。あれシャワー浴びてて私入るのっていう感じ。夏目を洗ってて私使っても大丈夫です。所以这个要记住，洗澡一定有两个意思。一般的に洗澡みんなの一番目のイメージはシャワー浴びるけど、でもこんなケースもあります。洗澡。我在洗澡。あと発音は全く同じです。洗澡と洗澡。気をつけましょう。あと、ある場所はほぼ同じなので、そこはちょっと危ないです。キッチンとバスルームは一緒。一緒じゃないけど、ちょっとキッチンを通してバスルームに入りますので、だから、今に座ってる人、聞くだけで、どこにいるかわからないです。好，没问题。这个没问题。下一个是我的那个马bun呢？好，这个是另外一个你。这个怕。Okay, so do you know the meaning of this sentence? 你看见我洗澡怕了吗？你 is you 看见 look at me 洗澡 taking a shower 怕 scared. So basically, if someone say 你看见我洗澡怕了吗？你看见我洗澡怕了吗？You will feel what? Are you scared of seeing me taking a shower? Are you scared of seeing me taking a shower? But I didn't see you take the shower. I didn't see you. Maybe you will try to, no, I didn't see you when you were taking the shower. I didn't see. Why I'm scared? I don't understand. Okay, here the reason is in many places. Oh no. In many places, 洗澡怕 is one thing. It's the tower of the bath. Did you see the tower of my bath? It's exactly the same pronunciation. Actually, she was just asking you about, did you see the tower of my bath? And then 洗澡帕 is exactly the same pronunciation but totally different meaning. Even Chinese, they will feel, what? I didn't see you take the shower. I didn't see you. I promise. But actually, they're saying about that. Did you see the towel of my bath? Okay, it's not. Did you see me taking the shower? So be careful. 你看见我洗澡帕了吗？你看见我洗澡帕了吗？ It's the same. Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. はい。次のはもう本当に多分いきなり言われたらみんな勘違いますね。いきなり言われたら。你看見我洗澡帕了吗？の意味は、你看見見ましたか？私シャワー浴びるを見たのは怖かったんですか？你看見我洗澡怕了吗？怕了吗是怖かったんですか？私をシャワー浴びたことを見たら怖かったんですか？っていう意味ですね。でも你看見我洗澡怕了吗？你看見我洗澡怕了吗？洗澡怕はそのシャワー浴びるタオルですね。洗澡怕というもの。こんななんかふわふわしてるものは洗澡怕。所以いきなり你看見我洗澡怕了吗？どっち言ってますか？你看見我洗澡怕了吗？所以一般的にみんなの反応、あれ見てないよ。我没有看你洗澡啊。見てなかったですよ。其实他说的是你看见我洗澡怕了吗？洗澡怕不是洗澡，但是他们的发音是完全一样的。でも発音は全く同じです。切るところもほぼ同じ。你看见我洗澡怕了吗？你看见我洗澡怕了吗？同じです。所以どっち言ってますか？所以洗澡怕还是洗澡怕？对，没问题。好的，那我们再看一下。下一个是对，你看見我洗澡怕了吗？このジョークは結構やっぱり中国人同士でもよくなんかみんなびっくりする時もある。あ、你看見我洗澡吗？見てない。我没有看你洗澡啊。对，但是洗澡怕不是洗澡怕的吗？但是他们的发音是一样的，発音全く同じです。好的，再看下一个。好的，那么有时候有的人会说啊，因为投缘我们在一起了。So sometimes someone will say 啊，因为投缘我们在一起了。投缘，投 means head， 缘 means round. Because his head is round, so you two together. 因为投缘你们在一起了，因为投缘我们在一起了。Actually, it's not talking about the head is round. It's talking about 投缘。 It's the exactly same pronunciation. "头圆,头圆 has two meanings. 头圆 means the head is round, and 头圆 means it's the destiny. It's the destiny of your life. So 头圆,头圆,因为头圆。So sometimes you want to say, because it's the destiny, so we are together now. The people will thought, because his head is round, so you are together. But the people will make fun of you if you use these words. It's a romantic word, but somehow Chinese people, they're making fun of these words a lot. Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. Okay. はい。この単語は本当にロマンチック。すごいロマンチックなので、縁があること、運命のこと、縁があることは、投緣で言います。でも、投緣の発音と、投緣の発音、全く同じです。投緣、頭が丸い。投缘。所以要是因为投缘我们在一起的運命のことなので一緒にいることにします。で、縁があるから一緒にいることになりましたって言いたかったのに、でもみんな投緣使った頭が丸いから一緒にいたんですねって感じ。それ投緣と投緣の発音は全く同じです。ロマンチックなんだけど、でも使ったら多分周りの人頭が丸いから一緒にいるんですね。所以投缘和投缘千万不要弄错。没问题？好的。有没有问题？所以他们是差不多一样的。这个我要擦掉了。頭が丸いとは頭が悪い、なんか頭のサイズが丸いこと。投缘适合什么发型？投缘适合各种发型吧。投缘就是头很圆，头圆嘛，頭が丸い，好像西瓜一样。西瓜みたいな頭，我们可以说头圆。比如说他的头很圆。好，这个没问题。投缘适合这个发型，我觉得这个发型很适合投缘的人。投缘，好，这个没问题。Okay. So now, I already told you 10 jokes in Chinese. Actually, it's not that funny, I know, because the reason is because the level of your Chinese sometimes to feel is really interesting or not. But I just want you to understand, if you say some Chinese words like in different way, the people will think different way. So I want to tell you that how important to know the tone are super important sometimes, but not all the words, but just these 10 cases. In these 10 cases, if you make the mistakes, it's going to be a big misunderstanding. Okay, so be careful of these 10. 明白了，哈哈。Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay. And now I'm going to tell you my favorite English joke, dad joke. はい、今から英語の、私大好きな英語の、親父ギャグ教えます。皆さん一緒に考えてみましょう。I'm going to tell you my favorite English dad joke. I hope you can think about it together. I have a question for you. What do you call a deer with no eye. はい、考えてみましょう。I will tell you the answer in 1 minute. You have 1 minute to think about it. Okay. はい、今私大好きな英語のジョーク、Dad joke、親父ギャグ。親父ギャグ用中文怎么说？冷笑话、冷たい笑い話ですね。冷笑话。That joke in Chinese is 冷笑话。冷 means cold. 笑话 means joke. So that joke in Chinese is 冷笑话。冷笑话。Okay, let's see this English 冷笑话 together. If you translate this in Chinese, it doesn't make any sense. But if you know English, it's going to be super funny. And I love this joke. I sent this joke to my Australian friend, and he was, but it's so interesting. Okay, I give you 1 minute to think about it, and I'm going to take a moment, a break. I need to drink some water. はい、1分間で考えてみましょう。これは面白い英語のdad joke。親父ギャグ、親父ギャグですね。わかりますか？What is this? Is water, and it's just water. Focus. So what's your answer? What do you call a deer with no eye? Do you know the answer? 想不到。Sorry. Someone said the answer. Okay. Oh my god. Sorry, I just thought it's so funny. Maybe I just thought it's so funny. What's on? Someone said it. Okay. It's muy bien. Sí. Do. Already. Do todavía. Do todavía. ¿Sabes? Oh my god. It's not good. So this is me. All the time I'm trying to tell people the jokes. And the people, they didn't laugh. I was laughing along all the time. It's not good. Okay, I'm going to tell you about the answer. It's you know the meaning is no idea. Okay, it's no idea. You already said that. Muy bien. She can only Okay. So this is so funny. I felt this super funny. And I sent this to my friends. All of them said, what? So funny. Actually, they already said, no idea. But they didn't notice that, yes, no idea. No idea. Exactly, no idea. What do you call a deer with no eye? Because it's no idea. That's why, no idea. It's so funny, I feel. Oh, I have to stop laughing. Sometimes, yeah, it's me. I all the time just laugh alone because of this. Okay, I'm going to give you my second favorite English dad joke. Okay. 下一个。皆さん、このわかりますか？なんか結構面白い気がする。よく人にこれ見て、毎回見たら毎回笑う。Every time I see this, every time I cannot stop laughing. Ah, it's so funny. Maybe just myself feel it's so funny. I just feel this is so funny. And then the next one is I give you 1 minute to think about it. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. Okay, so what's the answer? Give you 1 minute to think about it. 哈哈哈，原来如此，对呀，有意思吧？特别搞笑。我就觉得就是学外语的时候，学这些很搞笑的冷笑话是非常有意思的。Good evening, 老师 today I'm again. Hello. Oh no, you missed my 10 top jokes in Chinese, but don't worry. You can check this video later because I'm going to update this video later. I'm late again. It's fine, it's totally fine because I will update this video later. And now I'm sharing my favorite English dad joke. Okay, I give you 1 minute to think about it. All the time I read this, I feel it's so funny. Maybe, yeah, I feel it's so funny. But I'm not sure if you feel the same way. Okay, I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. So what's the next? Do you know? Why? 对呀，不是27个，是26个。再想想，大家一起来想一下。Let's think about it. No one knows the answer? Hehehehe. みんな知ってますか？ You know English words, there are 26 letters. But I only know 25 letters. 25 letters of the alphabet. You are very smart. You already said half of it. Okay, I'm going to tell you the answer. I don't know why. You know this? You are so smart. All the time you just said the things is all close. It's like no idea. Yes, no idea. And now you said I don't know why, right? I only know 25 letters of the alphabet because I don't know why, except why it's 26, you know? It's so funny. So yes, I sent this to my American friend before. It's like, and then he asked me, "Where did you get this? Where did you get these jokes?" And I said, "Yeah, I feel sometimes just learning a language. I mean, if you just like learn all the things like super seriously, it's not that fun because you want to make some topics. You want to talk with more people. You have to make the conversation like the more interesting. Then you can continue the conversation, right?" Well, internet. Sorry, I just. Oh no, I feel my face is anyway. Okay, so I felt all the time when I tell people the jokes, I laugh a lot. So it made me happy. So I like to tell the jokes. Maybe you think the jokes is boring. Is it a joke? Yes, it is. I just feel it's so funny. Is it not funny? I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. All the time I tell my friends, it's like that. They say, basically they will just say, why? Because all the time I tell this joke to my friends, I say, you know, I learned English and then, but I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. And then the response of them, 90% of the responses, they will ask me, why? And then I will say, I don't know why. I will do this. They will say, oh, is that a joke again? I like to do this because I like talking with people. And then if I just say, hi, how are you? Fine, thank you. And you? Fine. And then I don't know how to continue the conversation. But all the time, I just try to make the conversation more interesting. I just make some jokes. 高级的冷笑话. Yes, it's a joke. Maybe, well, I feel it's so funny though. Okay, anyway, now I'm going to tell you, I already told you 2 English jokes. I'm going to share about 2 jokes about Japanese. Hi. But I know you don't speak Japanese, but I will tell you why it's so funny though. はい、これからのは日本の面白い話。なんか、私は結構この面白い親父ギャグ好きです。で、日本の親父ギャグ好きなのはこれですね。It's funny. Yes, I think it's funny though. Okay, this is a Japanese joke. Maybe you cannot read Japanese, but I have to tell you. So you see like this. いくらはいくら. I feel this is so funny. Okay, why? So in Japanese, いくらis like the egg of the fish. It's like a fish egg. And okay, 2 parts of this. いくら. They're exactly the same. So all the time I felt, what? When I was learning Japanese, I found out this. I felt this is super funny. Why is so funny? Where's my pencil? So like, the fish egg. How much is the fish egg? Okay, how much is the fish egg? So how much in Japanese is ikura. And the fish egg is ikura. So when you want to say how much is the fish egg, you just say いくらはいくら. It's so funny, right? I just say いくらはいくら. Ah. And then sometimes I feel this is so funny, but my Japanese friends, they feel, it's not that funny though. But for me, I just feel it's funny because exactly the same. How much, if you say this in English, it doesn't make any sense. But if you say this in Japanese, you will feel, wow, how much is the fish eggs? いくらはいくら. いくらはいくら. So it's exactly the same pronunciation, but somehow they know the difference. Okay, and then another one. We call that kind of question. Well, yeah, kind of that. And another one is this is also a Japanese joke. 愛死を愛死を愛する. Okay, so this is 愛す. 愛す means the ice cream, but 愛する. Okay, so especially in summer, many people, they love ice cream. And then if you say I love ice cream in Japanese, it's アイスを愛する. アイスを愛する. So if my Japanese friends, actually I don't love ice cream. I don't love ice cream. But if my Japanese friend, they ask me, do you like ice cream? I will say, yes, I like ice cream. And in Japanese, they just say ice. Okay, so yes, I like ice cream. And then, actually, I don't like, but I just say, yes, I like. And then they will say, oh, but if they don't ask me why, I will ask them, do you know why? And they say, why? And then I will say, アイスを愛する. Ice is the ice cream. 愛する is love. I love ice. But in English, it doesn't really make sense. But Japanese, they feel, oh, the pronunciation is so similar. Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. Okay, what? Why don't you like ice cream? because my teeth are very sensitive, so that's why. Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. はい、これは大好きな親父ギャグ、日本語の親父ギャグですね。結構面白いです。对，咸鱼、鲑鱼、鱼子，但是用中文读的话，可能你不知道很有意思，但是用日语读的话，我就觉得很有意思。いくらはいくら就觉得很有意思。たまには結構面白いなって。たまにはなんかアイス好きですかって聞かれたら、本当はアイスはあんまり好きじゃないけど、でもわざとアイス好きですよ。で、もし理由聞かされない、なんかもし何も言われないなら、私はわざとその理由してますか？なんで私アイス好きな理由してますかって友達に聞くと、みんな大体なんでって言うと、アイスを愛するって言うとみんな所以他们会觉得很有意思。なんでこれ知ってますか？对，所以我觉得这个冷笑话的话就是调和气氛、雰囲気をちょっと所以話は長く続く感じ。好，还有一个也是很喜欢的，もう一個大好きな日本語の親父ギャグ。Okay, another one. So this is big. I feel it's so funny because like they are the same pronunciation. How much is the fish egg? just say いくらはいくら and then I love the ice cream. This アイスを愛する is 愛するいくらいくら So this is super interesting about the language I feel. And it has two meanings. Okay, the last Japanese interesting joke is还有一个是好搞笑的。This is also so funny. Maybe I know you cannot read Japanese. Okay. So this part, お金 is the money. お金Okay. So お金So in Japanese, you will say this as お金はお金 And this means is like that. So the money, and you cannot save. You can say お金 but it's a very like the Japanese they you have to separate it. It's like the words about female words and about the guys words. Basically the guys they will talk like ね it's like a not. So it means like I cannot save the money. Money I cannot save, but the pronunciation is so similar. So it's like お金はお金 All the time I say this. So if the people, why you spend so much money? Because お金はお金 I will say this to my friends. They say, you know too much about Japanese. I think it's so funny though. because the money cannot be saved. Basically, translate this in Japanese is the money you cannot be saved. Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. はい。これは大好きなジョークですね。ジョークという親父ギャグって、これは結構面白いです。で、いっぱいお金使っちゃうと結構言われます。結構お金使いましたね。そうですね。お金はお金からって言うとみんな笑っちゃう。なんか面白い感じ。なんかでもよく言われます。お金ではなんかそれは男性がよく言う言葉なので女性言うとすごい乱暴な感じ。お金ねっていう。結構難しいですね。なんか外国人にとってはこれは女子用語か男子用語とかよくわかんないけどでもなんとかねえねえはねえだったら男性ですね。ねは女性ですね。難しい。很難。中国語はそんなに複雑のところはないので、男性用語、女性用語そんなにはっきり分けてないです。所以都可以说，没问题。没钱好可怕。对 ，wake up early, just only 2 words and 看这种。Oh, I'm sorry that because the time is like this. Okay, I just share like the some jokes about English jokes and the Japanese jokes. Now we are going to learn just 2 about the dad joke in Chinese. Okay, it's going to be the last 2 jokes. Maybe many of you already know this because I said this in my YouTube video a lot of time. Okay, the first one. Maybe some of you already know. if you don't know Chinese, maybe it's a little bit difficult for you. Okay, this is Chinese dad joke. 中文的冷笑话，大家会不会？好，看一下什么蛋？什么蛋不能吃？ Okay, give you 1 minute to think about it. 1分間考えてみましょう。Okay, the question is like the, okay, 什么蛋 is what kinds of the egg 不能吃 you cannot eat. 什么蛋不能吃 Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. はい。什么蛋どんな卵不能吃どんな卵食べてはいけないですか中国語の親父ジョーク。我的头发啊出了好多汗，汗だらけ，汗だらけ，汗ちゃうと汗だらけ。因为我觉得非常有意思，每天所以我的日本朋友真是受不了我了，每天就是说这样的。なんか結構日本人の友達も絶えない。よくこんなこと言う。松の木の下に松。所以我的朋友次どこでお待ち合わせ松の木の下に待ちましょう。好的。みんな結構ある程度中国語を勉強したらこんなジョークを作っても面白いです。发霉的蛋不是我的椅子 OK 什么蛋不能吃好搞笑对我觉得なんか言語の勉強結構面白いところはこんなところですね。なんか単語こんな単語を覚えてこんな風に言うと面白いなって独特の文化ですね。やっぱりその言語じゃないと通じない笑い話もあります。まさか今この中国語のジョークです。什么蛋不能吃どんな卵を食べてはいけないでしょう不知道吗？好的 I'm going to tell you the answer. 坏蛋 Wow, okay, good question. A good answer. 皮蛋皮蛋可以吃吧皮蛋可以吃吧はい、これは親父ギャグなので普通の考え方本当の答えは笨蛋です。笨蛋不能吃。笨蛋，一语双关呀。OK， 坏蛋 ，Yes， 坏蛋你也不能吃。但是呢，其实这个答案是笨蛋。OK， 明白吗？What kinds of egg we cannot eat? The egg in Chinese is 蛋 and we say the stupid guy cannot eat. Stupid guy means is 笨蛋 so both of them is 蛋 It has two meanings because when you say this, when you ask someone this question, basically you want to say someone who is stupid and they say, I don't know. Yeah. Stupid or we can say 笨蛋 so 笨蛋 in this situation it has two meanings one it's you are telling about the answer it's stupid and then another meaning is like you are saying someone is stupid okay but in China 笨蛋 means stupid but it doesn't like the English is that strong sometimes we are joking we can say 笨蛋笨蛋 it means like the not that strong not like stupid it's like wow okay 没问题什么蛋不能吃笨蛋 you can ask your Chinese friend 什么蛋不能吃 and she say I don't know and you can say 笨蛋。笨蛋 is a very cute way to call someone. Okay. I'm going to explain in Japanese. はい。で、どんな卵を食べてはいけないですか？笨蛋です。笨蛋はどんな意味ですか？バカの意味です。で、バカはもちろん食べてはいけないです。バカの卵じゃなくてバカです。笨蛋、笨蛋。で、笨蛋、向こうは笨蛋で答えたら、実はこの時は2つの意味がありますね。笨蛋はこの質問の答えです。もう一個は向こうはバカだなって言う時。所以我们可以说什么蛋不能吃。で、向こうは我不知道。所以说笨蛋、笨蛋。そうすると向こう笑っちゃいます。笨蛋。笨蛋はバカの意味なんですけど、でもすごく失礼な感じじゃないです。失礼する感じがそんなに強くないです。まあ、日本語もよくなんかバカとアホ、なんか2つのあります。なんか地方によって、前セドさんから聞きましたね。なんか地方によって、アホ言うときは怒っちゃう人もと、バカ言うときは怒っちゃう人もいますけど、でもこんなジョーク言うときは、笨蛋言っても大丈夫です。笨蛋、笨蛋。所以我们也可以说很可爱的小笨蛋。よく彼氏は彼女に笨蛋呼ぶ人もいます。彼氏は彼女に、彼女は彼氏に。だから笨蛋は決して悪い単語ではないです。ただし、親しい友達同士もよく笨蛋、お互い笨蛋を言います。好 ，OK, next one， 下一个。皮蛋的话不是皮蛋可以吃吧？皮蛋食べても大丈夫ですよ。Maybe this is a little bit difficult. 这个应该是很难吧。狼和 Okay, I have to clean up. 好的，大家想一下。明白吗 ？Okay, I'm going to read again. Question. 狼和老虎、狮子玩游戏，谁会被淘汰？狼 is the wolf. 和 and 老虎 tiger. 狮子 lion. The wolf and the tiger and the lion 玩游戏 means play the games. So the wolf, the tiger, the lion they are playing the games. Who 谁会被 Who will be eliminated? Who will be eliminated? 淘汰 eliminated. 谁会被淘汰 Who will be eliminated? Who? Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. はい。狼、狼と虎、あと、イノシシじゃない、獅子ですね。狼と虎と獅子はゲームしてます。誰は淘汰されるんですか？狼、虎、獅子ですか？どっちでしょう？多分日本人の方はよく知ってます、答えは。I think Japanese students, they know this. Okay. 他们玩耍游戏。游戏不是重点。The game is not a point. どんなゲームはポイントではないです。对呀、皮蛋不太好闻。確かに皮蛋はあんまり。でも不能吃ではない。食べるは食べれるけど、ただ美味しくないだけ。Who will be eliminated? Okay, maybe it's too difficult for you. Actually, it was a little difficult for me too. It's the wolf. The wolf will be eliminated. Why? その狼は淘汰されます。なんでだろう？ Because of this. 淘汰狼。Maybe it's very difficult for you to understand why it's 淘汰狼。Oh, actually it's not 狼，淘汰狼。Can you understand? 淘汰狼。Okay, there's a famous person in Japan. The name is like but in Japanese it's Momotaro, but in Chinese it's Tao Tai Lang because his name is Tao Tai Lang. 对 because his name is 淘汰狼，所以淘汰 and 淘汰 is the same pronunciation. Eliminate 淘汰 and 淘汰 is the same pronunciation. And the wolf and the pig and this are 狼 is the person. And the person is the same pronunciation. So 狼和老虎狮子玩游戏，谁会被淘汰 ？Who will be eliminated? 淘汰狼。The wolf, because 淘汰狼 and 淘汰狼 is the same pronunciation. Okay. 谐音对。今晚讨论的话题是什么？蛋不能吃吗？我们已经讨论完了，对，什么蛋不能吃是笨蛋，对，有两个，什么蛋不能吃？笨蛋。狼和老虎狮子玩游戏，谁会被淘汰？淘汰狼。好的，要是大家不明白，可以拍照片，然后待会儿慢慢想。So if you cannot understand at this moment, I suggest you to take the picture of this and think about it. It's going to be very interesting, and you can share this with your Chinese friends. I'm sure they will be laughing. They will laugh a lot. Okay. で、もし今すぐ理解できなくても大丈夫です。で、ぜひこの質問、この2つの質問、中国人の友達に聞いてみてください。聞いてみて、必ず笑っちゃうと思います。はい、最後の1個のジョークですね。最後の1個の親父ギャグ。Okay? I'm going to tell you the last joke. The last dad joke in Chinese. And it's super famous. And it's very useful. Why? Because when you have dinner with your Chinese friends, or if you have the steak with your Chinese friends, you can always say this joke to your friends. It's so funny. And I'm going to explain in Japanese. 次のジョークは結構ディナーするとき、友達と一緒に食事するときはみんなよく言うジョークですね。特に洋食、ステーキを食べるときはよく言うジョークです。三分熟。OK， 大家想一下 ，Why？ I'm going to write the 拼音。三分熟 is a real steak. Steak is a 牛排。为什么 means why？ 不喜欢 don't like。and 和七分熟。七分熟 means like the medium 七分 medium steak。打招呼 means great。Okay, so I'm going to read again. 三分熟的牛排为什么不喜欢和七分熟的牛排打招呼？ Okay, so the real mistake, the real steak. Why the real steak doesn't like to say hi, 打招呼 like great, or to say hi with the medium steak. Why don't they want to say hi to each other? What's wrong with the real steak and the medium steak? Do you know the reason? Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. And you can use this time to think about it why. はい、今日本語で説明します。三分熟的牛排为什么不喜欢和七分熟的牛排打招呼？三分熟的牛排の意味はrare ですね。rare のステーキはなんで なんでミディアン七分熟はミディアンなんでミディアンのステーキと挨拶しないですか？なんでその2つのステーキはお互い好きじゃないですか？知道吗？ Beverage No 不是，不用英语回答我什么 What？ 拉面买什么东西吃带回家却从来不吃 What do you buy to eat and bought home never eat? Oh my god 啊你们知道太多了 Something you know too much 会被淘汰因为淘太郎呀，淘太郎没有听过吗？淘太郎，所以淘太郎了。好吧。I'm going to tell you why. 因为他们 Okay, it's not this 他 It's supposed to another 他Oh no. Here. Maybe some of you will think, I still cannot understand. Okay. If you know the usage of 熟, you will understand. Okay. So in Chinese, there are two ways to say the two usage of 熟. 熟 means cooked, and 熟 means familiar. Okay, so the Chinese people always say this to use this. 熟 has two meanings, so they use this to make some jokes. So they say why the real steak will not talk with the medium steak because both of them are now cooked. 因为它们不熟 One meaning is because they are not cooked, and another meaning is because they are not familiar. Because 熟 has two meanings. One is it means cooked. Another meaning is they don't know each other. So you can say 我们不熟 We don't know each other that much. 我们不熟 Okay, take your time to think about it. Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. はい。で、このジョークを理解できるのは、熟の使い方を理解しなきゃいけないですね。对。熟の使い方。熟の使い方は2つがあります。熟は、ちゃんと似てるもの。三分熟はレアのステーキなので、だからちゃんと料理してない。ちゃんと焼いていないの意味もあります。で、熟のもう一個の意味はお互い死なない。だから、三分熟的牛排と七分熟的牛排、挨拶しない理由は、彼らはちゃんと焼いていない。と、彼らはちゃんとお互い死なないです。所以我们不熟の意味は、私たちお互いよく死なないって意味です。明白？就是一语双关，就是一つの話は意味二つ。好的。石困惑是什么？牛排不是人不能打招呼。好吧，那个是另外一种笑话吧。OK， 好累的。所以今天我们学了那个10个笑话，一般是发音的笑话，还有就是那个词汇的笑话。Okay, so I'm going to say it's like Actually, today we learned 13 jokes. 10 jokes is about the pronunciation. If you say the words, if you pronounce the words wrong and it's not correct, maybe you will have these problems. Maybe people will misunderstand you. Muchas gracias. And so actually I said 13 jokes. So 10 jokes it's about the pronunciation problems. They are so similar. Like 你 and 你 洗澡 Yeah, if you don't know or if you are late, you can check this video later. Okay, so it's like a similar pronunciation or the same pronunciation, but in the similar situation, and people will really misunderstand you. So that's why they are so important. I'm going to explain in Japanese. 今日は本当は全部で13個の笑い話を言いましたね。10個は発音が間違ったら結構大変なことになるジョークと、これですね、親父ギャグみたいのちょっとこっちはさっきの10個はどっちかというと発音のジョークですね。その発音ちょっと間違ったら結構大変なことになる。で、今のはどっちかというと、今の3つのジョークはどっちかというと、単語の量ですね。笨蛋知らないなら多分この答え知らない。あと、その単語の使い方。数は2つの使い方があります。っていう話ですね。所以、まあ、笑いながら、その単語、言語の勉強もできるのは一番、効率が高いなと思います。好的。でも、この理解できるまではある程度時間かかります。我也、私も最近やっとなんかいろんな日本語のジョークが理解できるように、まあ、頑張っていないけど、ただなんか面白いな、なんか、さっきみたいななんか、松の木の下に松とか、お金とか、愛するっていうもの。まあ実は一番最初発見したのは、しょうがないですね。もう毎日これ言ってます。しょうがないわ、もうしょうがないわって言うときはなんか、で自分が結構なんか、面白いなって単語、なんか犬も犬、あと犬と犬の発音もちょっと、私はやっぱり南出身なので、犬と犬、結構、だから犬がいる、私にとってはすごい言いづらい。そこに犬がいる。なんか、るとぬ、私にとってはすごく難しいです。まあ、すごく難しいとは言えないけど、微妙に難しいですね。ぬとる。まあ、中国のれとは呢。れ、所以你，因为是那个南方的人比较难。好的。So, yeah. Muchas gracias. No necesitas darme dinero, pero muchas gracias. OK. 谢谢你的支持，谢谢大家的支持。好的 ，Thank you so much. Thank you for watching today. And actually, I just like about maybe because of the time, I know some of you maybe it's morning for you or it's midnight for you. Sometimes I really appreciate it, like you can join my live streaming, and especially I'm speaking 3 languages. So some of you is like, I'm forced to learn Japanese. It's not like that. I just want you to know it's like sometimes Japanese and Chinese, they are kind of similar, but it's interesting, no? I mean, after learning Chinese, I feel you will want to learn Japanese. After learning Japanese, you will want to learn Chinese because they're so similar. It's like after learning Spanish, I want to learn French. It's similar because it's all about the languages. We love languages, right? Communicate, it's important. Okay. De nada, mi amo. Yo sé que no necesito. Mi amo. What is mi amo? My love. Mi amo. Yo sé que no necesito. Pero no soy, ¿cómo se dice? Is it ta? That's French. Du, pero no soy tu amo. Soy tu amiga. Amiga. It's like a do, it's like a ta, yo, right? Oh, my brain. Sometimes it's like I mix French, English, and Spanish. It's really not good. I remember my French friend, he told me a very scary story, and then he told me the very scary story, and I wanted him to stop saying this, and I was so, it's not angry, I was so like, oh no, I wanted to say, why do you say this? Because I was kind of angry, so I said, why do you say this? Or why did you say this? Why did you say this to me? Why did you say this? But in French, say it's no. Why do you know this? And I mix because I was so angry, so I mixed French and English. So I said, pourquoi tu sais ça? Pourquoi tu sais ça? Pourquoi is why. Tu sais is like the you know. So I said, pourquoi tu sais ça? Why did you know this? And my friend was like, oh, you are interested. I'm going to continue to say the scary things. Actually, I wanted to say, why do you say this? Actually, I mixed English. I put the English say to the French say that together, because pourquoi tu sais ça? It's like, why did you say this? So my friend, no. So it's so dangerous. It's a very big mistake. Pourquoi tu sais ça? It's like, why do you know this? Actually, my brain is like, why do you say this? Because I mix French say and English say. Anyway, okay. 老师啥语言都会说，太厉害，不会，只会说一点法语，一点西班牙语。Hello, teacher. Hi. It's another expression. Oh, okay. Ya veo. Ha. Great answer. Buena respuesta. 你好。Ahora es muy tarde, porque para mí es muy tarde. Es nuevo en tarde, en noche. 你看到了什么？你吃过但还没尝过到？什么意思啊？你吃过？你看到了什么？你吃过但还没尝到？你想说一个 joke 吗？不知道。I don't know. Actually, I'm not good at telling the jokes. I just like the jokes. Así que puedes llamar ta amor. No. Llamar ta amiga amor. Creo que amor es love, right? It's like a te amo is I love you. Before is I saw the te amo in Spanish, I love you. It's only to the person you love. And then like yo te quiero. Before I didn't know what's the difference. Like some people they tell me, they say, yeah, you can say yo te quiero to your friends, and you can also say te amo to your friends. So I don't know the differences, but some people they told me that te amo is only for the people you love. It's like you propose to someone, te amo, mi amo. Actually, I don't know. I always get confused. Like a te amo, no, it's like a te quiero, me quieres. It's like so confusing. I want to say, do you love me? Do you like me? I said, I love. It's like the I love me. It's like I love me, or you love you. It's te amo, or it's like the me gusta. Te gustas, right? Te gustas, me gusta. Even French, I don't know it. I know je t'aime, tu aimes, tu m'aimes. Tu m'aimes is you love me. Do you love tu m'aimes? Je t'aime. It's so confusing. Oh, I will never say these words though. It was very like the important situation. I will say English because I worry about if I make this mistake, it's going to be very scary though. But in Chinese, it's easy. You just say 我爱你，你爱我，非常的简单. You just change the order. It's easy. But Japanese is also very difficult. 愛してる. They just say love. Who love who? I don't know actually. 愛してる. 愛してる basically just say love you, or 好きだよ is a love you, like you. But they even don't say you or I. Actually, it's super difficult. Okay, I'm going to explain in Japanese. ひょっとしたら日本語は難しいですね。なんか告白するときは愛してるか好きだよで。でも誰は誰好き、誰は誰に好きとか、まあ結構難しい。主語と受け身両方も言わないですね。だから難しいです。中国語ははっきり言います。私はあなたを愛してますとか、英語も I love you, you love me。スペイン語とフランス語の難しさは、まあ動詞の変化ありすぎて、誰は誰愛するも全然わかんなくなってしまう。いつも。Yo te quiero, me gustas, me gusta, te gusto. Oh no, me gusto, te gusta. No. Okay. Anyway, it's going to be very difficult. Okay, so I hope you learned something new from these jokes. And then it's too late in Japan. Necesito dormir. I need to go to my bed. It's quite late now. Okay, I will clean up this later. Any questions? If you have any questions, please ask. It's a good chance to ask me questions. Because sometimes I don't check my Facebook, I don't check my Instagram. Because I have to update 2 videos for you, so I don't have enough time to reply all the messages. But if you leave any comments on my YouTube channel, I'm sure I will read the comments if I have time. Oh, bonjour, Mimi. Jokes in French. Joke. A blague in French. No. Bonjour, c'était tard maintenant. C'était tard maintenant. Maintenant est 10 heures. Donc, je dois dormir. Mais je veux parler un peu français. Yeah, I was speaking a little French. I said the same thing. It's very late in Japan. Maintenant est très tard on Japan. Okay, when someone call you me love, you should say 什么手信手交谈 talk with the hand is a joke. Really? Me love? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, so yes, it's quite late. 好的 bonne nuit, Mimi, bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. All the time I say French, bonne nuit is like that. Anyway, that's another joke between the language we think about the French. Sometimes it's the pronunciation of French and Spanish pronunciation. For Chinese people, they're super funny. Anyway, and before I learned one thing in it's not this phone. In Espanol, do you really say this when you say cheese? Do you really say like the arriba, abajo, centro y pa dentro? Do you really say this? But I just learned this from the videos. They say when you say this, it's so funny. 谢谢大家 Okay, I'm going to go now. 谢谢大家晚安 Ha ha ha, yes, it's a famous song. Really? Habla. No. It's like it's arriba. They say like arriba, right? Arriba. This is arriba. Arriba, abajo. Abajo is like the down. Arriba, abajo. Adentro. Adentro. Arriba. 不是，这个是西班牙语的。That's the Spanish how people they say 干杯 they say 干杯 this is salud they say salud and then some of them they say arriba abajo adentro. I find it so funny and they say pa dentro acentro. No, it's arriba abajo acentro pa dentro, right? Next time I'm going to say this to my Spanish friends. Okay. Up, down, inside, out is a step of dance. Ha ha ha. Oh, really? I feel the people they say they drink the alcohol, they say this. Anyway, it's quite late. So thank you for watching today, and I updating my videos. I updating 2 videos per day. So I really want you to learn. I really want you to speak Chinese, and it's now I'm updating HSK 5 now. Actually, you can find out your level and learn from HSK 1 to HSK 5. If you have any questions, you can leave your comments. I will reply, but I might not have time to reply like Instagram or Facebook sometimes, but yeah, like the YouTube comments and checking every day. Don't ask me anything. What? Anyway, I can hear you by soy sauce. Soy sauce. 你要打酱油的意思 you're not buying the soy sauce. You are get the soy sauce. 打酱油的好吧 Anyway, 打酱油，谢谢大家 Thank you. Good night.